Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Pinky, the real life brat star, and today I want to talk about all the weird things Americans do from the perspective of obviously an African, but directly South African. So, the first thing that you guys do that is weird from my perspective is that you guys threaten people using your location or where you come from. Like, you find people like, bitch, don't fuck with me. I'm from New York.
I don't have a problem with you. I never had a problem with you.
Bitch, you do got a problem with me, bitch. You don't want to with me. I'm from Texas, bitch. What's up?
And it's like, am I supposed to be scared? Like, I'm from South Africa. So, are you scared? Because, like, bro, and it's like every city. People are like, bitch, don't fuck with me. I'm from Baltimore. Bitch, don't fuck with me. I'm from Atlanta. Like, is there a city that you guys are going to mention that's like, I'm not scared? But, like, people threaten people there, like, using their, like, where they come from. And it's like something all of you guys do. I really find that weird. Another thing that you guys do that is weird, Americans, is that you guys, like, every time you do an African impersonation, it sounds Nigerian. It's like we all don't sound like them. Like, Zimbabwe has a way different accent. We as South Africans have different accents. We don't sound the same. Every time you hear someone impersonating an African accent, like I was watching Cat Williams, I was watching even Charlemagne on The Breakfast Club, like, it sounds Nigerian. And I understand maybe that is the most known African country. Like, I feel like Nigeria and South Africa are the most well-known African countries, like, internationally. But we don't sound like them. Like, every time it's like a Nigerian accent. Like, bro, if you try to make an African accent, it's gonna be Nigerian. It's like, we don't sound like that, but okay, we get what you're trying to say. So another weird thing that you guys Americans do is that you guys consider everyone who is colored African. Like, they be like, I'm black, and you look at her like, you colored. Because in my country, if you, like, yes, we come in different shades as African people. We can be as light as, you know, who's pale. Yeah, we can be as white, as transparent and whatever, but we also can be as dark as midnight. Do you understand? But if you don't have the cotton hair, you're not considered African. You're mixed. As soon as your hair is getting silky, you guys call it nappy. If you don't have that hair, you're not African. You're mixed. Like, in my country, we have a whole community of colored people. We've got Indian people here. We've got the most Indians than anywhere in the world. We've got, and then Africans. We've got white people also here, obviously. But colored people are colored people, bro. And they know they're colored. Like, I'm a mixture of white and black. I'm colored. They don't call themselves black. And I think that's why you guys also have, you know, these differences in the African people there, because you find that, you know, the colored people are treated better, or, you know, they have privileges, or, you know, stuff like that. And it's like, we don't even, like, we know our difference. They know, colored people, they know, like, we're African, they colored, like, ain't no competition, ain't no disrespect, like, that's it. But that's why even people like that have been offending us, you know, as African people, can now switch because they find it convenient, and because it is training now to look African or mixed colored. Now they're like, yeah, I'm Afro-Latina. Really, bitch? Really? No, you're not. You're colored, or Mexican, or Latino, whatever you are, but not African. Like, as African, melanin is a part of it, but the hair is the biggest way to determine whether you're African or not. Because as soon as it's silky, you're colored. Do you understand? Like, and I understand that there are people who grew up around, African people or black people, is what you guys call them there, even though that's a color. We're not black or brown, if we are a color. And I really don't like the fact that we are called or considered black. That black and white thing, it's like a division thing, and the devil likes to do that, divide and conquer. That's why we're always beefing, with each other. But I feel like the point is that we are Africans. I just forgot my point. The point is that is why people like who's that, Evelyn from Basketball Wives can now come out of nowhere and say, I'm Afro-Latina, just because now they are trying to act like what they said, which was offensive to us, is not as bad because they are actually African. It's like, you didn't identify as African this whole time. You thought you were better because back then, when they were putting light-skinned people on a pedestal, you actually looked down on African people and reaped the benefits. But now, because things are changing, now you feel like, okay, let me just, because it's convenient, let me call myself Afro-Latina. Really? No, don't try us like that. So that is another thing that I find weird about what is it called, about America, because everyone is black now. Even white people would come on and say, I'm black. You look so white, but you call yourself black. And yes, as I said, I understand, like people like Trevor Noah, who is a direct, a mixture of a white father and an African mother, which makes him the first generation of color. Do you understand? Because here in South Africa, we've got people like Trevor who meet other people like him and they create their own children. It's like colored community. Do you understand what I mean? So he grew up with his African side, and that is how he identifies. He identifies himself on the African side. I understand those people, right? But you identify as African, but what you are is actually colored. Do you understand? So that's why there's a lot of confusion there. There's a lot of people conveniently putting themselves in the African bracket now, all of a sudden, when they were benefiting and seeing the inequality that was being done to the dark-skinned ladies or the African ladies. But now, because being mixed is on trend, or like having African features is on trend, now they want to say that they're African. Do you understand? But yeah, it's weird. You're not African. You're colored. Another one is the fact that you guys say it is $2,500. Like, what do you mean $2,500? Is it $2,500 or is it like what? Like, why do you guys come up with stuff like that? It's confusing as hell. Like, yeah, he paid me $2,500. It don't make sense. It's $2,500. Like, what? I find that very weird. But like, okay. Another one that I find weird about Americans is that you guys clap for every city. Like, I remember watching shows, and then, for example, they go to the audience and then they ask them questions, and then the first thing they ask is, what's your name, where are you from? And then the audience is like, for example, like, my name is Pinky, the real life Brat Star, and I'm from Vegas. And then you find people, they're like, I'm like, why are you guys so excited about that? Like, we don't do that. Like, yeah, we're like, wow, you're from my same city. In our hearts, like in our minds, we're like, wow, we're from the same. But we don't go that extra and be like, woo! And it happens every time. Every single time when someone says their city and there's someone in the audience, and there's always someone in the audience who's from the same city as them. And they're like, whoa! I'm like, wow, bro. Well, I guess you guys are proud of where you come from, but it's really first on my side to see people react like that, especially everyone in America. Like, I really don't understand. I hope you guys help me understand in the comment section. I really appreciate America, especially the African culture and like entertainment. You guys are the reason I am actually watching America, because you guys give it life, you know. So the last one that I find weird about America is that your houses are made of wood. Your houses are made of cardboard, actually. Because like, maybe it's because you guys have natural disasters and stuff like that, but we have like cement house, brick, you know. And I realize sometimes when I watch videos, people punch the walls and then the punch goes through the wall, and it's like, what? You try to punch this wall. I'll have the emergency for the ambulance on speed dial, because you can punch it, yes, but it won't go through. So yeah, those are the things that I find weird about America. But not in a bad way. I really, as I said, I love the African side of American culture, the entertainment, the people. Like, it makes me see that they can take you out of America. I mean, they can take you out of Africa, but they can't take the Africa out of you, because Africans are just the same. Yeah, we're extra, we're talented, we have style, we have swag. So yeah, we've come to the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do apologize for wearing my PJs on this video. Like, it's hot, bro. Like, I was thinking, like, I must put on a whole outfit. Like, I don't have time. I'm comfortable in this, and it's like nice and chilled. So yeah, that's why I'm wearing it. As I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please do let me know what you think of it in the comment section, and like and subscribe to see my face again. Yeah, till I see you guys next time.